Hey YouTube, this is 2BestSarl speaking, and I'm doing a deck profile on my Gladiator deck, and I top 8 in the Vancouver Regionals with. This mat is proof. Okay, to start things off, 2 Lakari. Sorry for the camera guys, it's too lazy to pull out my tripod. Anyways, 2 Lakari, it's the beater of the deck, your main source of power, have to like randomly attack those things. 3 is too much because like generally you don't run that many monsters in GBs, so 2 is just right. 2 a quest. This guy basically recycles all your Gladiator card, like your war chariots and the random Gladiator you want in your hand. 3 is too much, so 2 is perfect. 2 Hoplomus. This guy basically walls out all the stuff. Today I versed like 3 Grave Fevers, and this card just stopped them all in their tracks. So I like 2, because I like drawing it as well. And the random one might die, and they never expect the second one. This is a great tech to run into. 1 Darius. I don't actually run Test Tigers, so 1 Darius is enough. 2 Darius was kind of dead to me, so I just ran the 1. 1 Bestiary, staple, goes into all your Geyseris plays. 1 Murmillo, stable, just for like those random monsters just sticking out of nowhere after they attack your Hoplomus. 1 Ratiari, it's for like, you know, removing stuff you don't want in the grave. Like when you verse plants, you remove all their stuff. Even though I verse GK a lot, I just decided this out. It's kind of useless. 2 Thunder King. This is the anti-meta kind of GBs, so I'm running Thunder Kings. Thunder Kings are really good actually. Like, I kept punching recruiters all day with this card. It's hilarious because they can't search for shit. Anyways, last monster, 1 Effect Failure. The 1 Effect Failure worked really well. Like, it stopped all the big plays, because like if they traps them or something, the Effect Failure saved my ass. It also helps me tune into like Miststorm or something, and the 1 random Effect Failure was good. Okay, on to spells. 2 Proving Grounds. Basically, your Proving Grounds is for searching the deck, going into like all the GBs that you need, because there's not that many GBs in the account. There's only 13 monsters, but like only 10 of them are GBs. So the 2 Proving Ground help you find them. I would not say the new Book of Moon, but like it's a close replacement for them. 2 Forbidden Lance. Basically, it saves your monsters. It also kills your monsters too. And you should activate this in damage step a lot. It's like pro. Back row hate. 2 Missile Space Typhoon. Staple. The 1 Book of Moon. GBs need the control, so the 1 book is good. Dark Hole, stable. Trune. Even though this deck does not explode, it's better to get your attacks off. Like, when I was versing GKs, basically I had to deal with 5 back row, and this fixed all the problems and let my attack go through. 1 Monster Reborn, staple. And I'm also running 2 Paw Duality. Let's say, for example, your Lakari you attack with your GB, and then like all of a sudden it gets like stopped. So just use it in main phase 2. You never have to use it in main phase 1. You just use it as a backup play, so you can get your awesome cards. Traps. Since I never draw this card like often, I have to run 3. It's like the only option for me to draw them. Gladiator's War Chariot, staple of the deck. Stops all the monster effects. 2 bottomless. This deck relies a lot on stopping summonings, so the 2 bottomless is really nice. And when you know that rule that hit Japan comes to here, bottomless will be fucking insane. 2-dimensional prison. You need the control. It stops all the Stardusts from Dragunities, stops all the recruiters, and yeah, it's just an awesome card. 1 Mirror Force. I'm thinking of dropping this Mirror Force for something better, like depending on the meta, because my Vancouver meta is like really messed up, because like everyone here runs Light Beat, GKs, and Sams. So I don't know. It hasn't been working very well all day. 1 Torrential. This card has been plussing like a hoe. Except the GK matchup. In GK matchup, they're like setting 2 recruiters and then they summon something. Like, I have to torrential, but they still plus. I'm like, fuck. 2 trap stun. Basically, trap hate. There's a lot of traps nowadays because, basically, Cold Wave. It's basically the new Cold Wave because, like, there's no Book of Moons or anything to stop your usual plays. Let's see. Also, I run the 1/7 tools. It stops a lot of plays, and it's pretty damn nice. And Solemns. Basically, they're all staples. GBs need to control. You have to Solemn Warning everything as you have to. Solemn Judgment is just backup. Anyways, that's my GB deck, which I top 8 in Vancouver Regionals with. Throughout the day, I guess my first 4 matchups were like really shitty. That's why I only placed in 4th place. I went X1 throughout the whole game, and my matchups were Dragoonity, Empty Jar, Chaos Plants, GK, GK, GK. Yeah, to think that 4 GKs topped Vancouver, you know? Like, what the hell? 4 GKs, 2 X-Saber, my 1 GBs, and Worms. Worms was a really shocking thing to hear about. Anyways, that's my deck profile for GBs. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to post up a new video soon. See ya, YouTube.